Hey everybody, Rodon here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 18 of the Speedrun Challenge. So we left off having successfully defended against quite a lot of raiders, and we don't have that much time left on the clock. We have 6 days. Wynn here is healing up from some auto pistol damage she took. I will be... So before I get off track, I want to go over some tips. So one of the tips was really more of a discussion. It was a discussion that I had with some of the people on my Discord channel trying to figure out what sort of resources I have left to grab. Randy Kirsch and Charles Weathers mentioned I really ought to move this chair. That's a good point. Lulu, let's move the chair. But yeah, so the discussion was, what kind of resources do I have left to find? I need to find a node of underground gold and mine it twice, and then everything else is going to be steel, plasteel, and uranium. I do know where some uranium is. I have a lot of surface steel, so the real bottleneck, I perceive it to be plasteel. Plasteel is going to go in large quantities into the engines. Actually, at this point, I can also queue up some caskets. So the net total of the advanced components I need is about 40. So what I'm going to do is I have 20. I'm going to do a make component of another 20. And we'll have Lulu do this. And then I'm going to cancel the other queue, because I don't want them to overmake any. That would be bad. JD here is repairing walls. I think what I can do is, I'm not all that concerned about this wall here, so I'm going to take it off of home zone. What kind of blocks do we have? We have a teeny little bit of marble blocks. What I think I'm going to do is just put a marble wall here instead. And that way no one's going to try to breach there anymore. And we'll repair the limestone wall that is adjacent. This little corner piece I don't really care about because it doesn't really affect anything. The next thing I really ought to do is to set up some sort of sandbags or whatever for when they get close to the base. Ooh, I'm also going to need to rearm. Let's do that first. So we have some damaged turrets as well that's going to need some rearming as well. Wynn is still healing up. Normally she would be the one doing these sort of gopher errands, I should call it. JD, because you're already out here, let's do some basic repair on these uranium turrets. They have proved to be quite useful. They are not flammable and they are very tough. And less than 6 days left. And here's a raid. They are landing and attacking immediately. They're not sappers, they're quote-unquote clever, and there's one group of them, and there's actually quite a lot of them. Okay, Wynn, how... Let's get you out of bed. Lulu, what I want you to do is to rearm, and we only have 10 uranium for the other turret. I really wish there was a lot more bugs on the map. JD... See, I'm also running up against the fact that, well, to be blunt, I'm about to have a mental break from all the work I'm putting them through. So... JD needs rest. If they're going to shoot at anyone, I want them shooting at Bubbaloo, because he's got a shield belt. And Bubbaloo, you are to dig at the uranium. We need that more than anything else. Win, I'm going to have you install some traps. My uranium turret is already dry. Turn it off. My slug, that is. I have other uranium turrets. Win, I don't know if... I don't think Win's gonna get to this spot in time. So what I'm gonna do is install the trap elsewhere. I'm gonna install it here. I think she can get there in time. And then Bubbaloo, you're gonna do the same. You are gonna grab a trap before you start mining. JD. Oh, they're starting to throw Molotovs. I'm gonna shut these off just so that more unnecessary damage doesn't get dropped. Oh, but the trouble is they're all gonna start... let's keep this one on. Ouch. That was what I was worried about. They're all gonna start firing on me. So I got a left leg injury. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's have this guy trip the trap. Splat himself. I don't have any cover right now, but... in an open field, my money's on me. Alright, Bob is going to probably have to melee some. Win, you're going to get rested. Okay, there's Molotovs here. I don't want to offer myself up as a target to the Molotover. So in fact, Bubbaloo, I'm going to have you run interference. And have you start to bash the people coming in. We should be pretty close to being able to, they should be pretty on the verge of retreating, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Yep, there we go. They are officially retreating. JD, go seek medical attention. Actually, go consume insect jelly. They set something on fire. What's on fire? Ah, my deep drill. Bubbaloo, where are you? Oh, right. You're, okay. Someone walked around my base to go set this on fire. I don't know who it is, because they're nowhere to be seen, but that didn't set itself on fire. Good job, Bubbaloo. Oh, there's still one more. Some of them just like to path through my base. Lulu. Let them path through the base. Bubbaloo, rest, I guess. Alright, we're propping that open. I just don't want to have to deal with any additional enemies. Lulu, I'm going to have you extinguished because you're the only one that doesn't have an atrociously bad mood. Win, you're going to go 10 to JD. You got shot in the leg, I think. Yep. Oh. Shield, the bodyguard, just collapsed. He's dead. Alright, JD, you are resting. And Kiko just collapsed as well. And oh god, everyone's gonna bleed out. We've built such a maze that they don't even turn around. They start to run through and die bleeding out. Oh, Layla's back up and down again. It's too bad I don't have like a bunch of wargs to just be able to eat the dead. I know that sounds a little dark, but it would be helpful. There's so many corpses. Win, you are not yet healing up. Oh, there's a boomlope in my, okay. All right, I'm closing that door, and I'm going to start to rearm. Bubblu's up. Bubblu's fully healed. Bubblu's good. Bubblu's getting his mood up. And I'm going to have him repair and then dig uranium. We need to rearm that uranium turret. Or, yeah, the slug. All right. Pirates transport nearby. They're sapping. Why is there so many? They're all melee, so that's good. Sort of, providing we can outrun them. JD's about to heal up from his leg injury. Win still hurting. Win, what I'm going to have you do is repair and then rearm. Okay, JD's fully healed. His mood is going up. I'm going to have to put JD, Lulu, wake up. JD, you're going to have to go into the field. These guys are definitely coming in through the north. So let's turn these turrets on. Oh, that's a very strange way to be entering. I think I am going to do something really strange here. Wood wall here. Construct that. And Bubbaloo, actually JD, pop this open first. I want to try to get them to go through my kill box backwards. Is it possible? I don't know, but I will try. Because they're obviously going to be mining through the mountain here. Lulu. Grab... How close are we to a new stack? We're not that close. That's not a whole lot of uranium. JD, how... Oh, we had to go pretty far for wood. Wait, there was wood here. Alright, so... We are... fighting them from a really weird angle. I want to be luring them... Because they're all ranged, right? Yeah, they're all ranged. I want to be firing from over here and luring them this way. And maybe we can take enough of them out before they sap all the way through. So normally they'd be walking through here to enter my base, but I walled it off temporarily as a way to try to slow them down. Win, you should be firing as well. We need all hands on. I find it really sort of annoying that they're digging a hole through my base here. No, actually, Win, grab some frag grenades. Now, they're getting all pretty wounded here. They're losing limbs, but we need to start killing them. Bubbaloo, just keep doing uranium. Oh, actually, you know what? Grab the Molotovs and get... I don't know where they're mining to, but maybe I can throw fire through the walls. And they're starting to die. Okay. Choke up even closer. Why aren't they fighting? Okay, everyone's fully healed, which is nice. Are they being lured? Yes. Please. Please come more. Yes, keep chasing me. Come at me. I wish I had a shock lance for Xena here. And let's try to lure them again. Ooh, alright, so this slug is out. Running back. We only have to knock out half of them. Oh, nice, some fire. So I brought the Molotovs because you can throw Molotovs through walls. So once Xena gets right here, I can actually clip her through the walls. You guys, time to go forward. Why is there so... They outnumber us by such crazy margins. Off. Alright. And on. No! She's digging. She's digging a way that I can't really defend against. Which is sort of obnoxious. So what I'm going to do is turn these off because they're at high risk. And try to lure these guys to attack Lulu and JD the long way. As you can see, they're kind of turning around here. Win, get up there. I don't want to lose my slug turret. That'd be very bad. I don't even know what they're doing anymore. Okay, slug turret health is fine for now. Bubbaloo, you are beating fire out. Just dig at the deep drill. Fortunately, all of this is setting on fire. The slug turret, yeah, is on fire, and I'm keeping an eye on its health. But the net result is a lot of these raiders are being set on fire too. And they're fleeing. Okay, flee, flee, flee. Let's keep mining the uranium, and obviously I'm going to put a steel wall here. It's not perfect, but it will stop the future sappers from sapping obnoxiously. And we'll put a steel wall there. So the uranium turret is saved. Let's add a home zone here. Destroy this wall. Gonna have Win rearm. Bubbaloo, you need food. Let's have you consume insect jelly. Alright, JD, you need to make this wall first. Lulu. Advanced component. Lulu, you are going to rearm the mini turrets. Okay, well, that was an annoying raid. We're 5 days left. I don't think this fire is going to spread, but I'm going to extinguish it anyway, just in case I don't want it to burn out my walls. JD, go ahead and repair, repair, repair. Lulu. God, there's so many bodies everywhere, which is very stressing. Win, you're going to be our antibody dudette. Come on. It's just a Molotov. Please hit. I, like, don't even care about what I am burning here. Alright, all these repaired. Presumably yes. Alright, yes. JD, for these bodies, we'll bury these few. God, I wish I had a lot of... I mean, the advantage of having everyone be kind is I don't have social fights. But now, we have a lot of dead bodies to look at, and that's stressing. Alright, we can thread the needle through that fire. Everyone's going to sleep. Fire's spreading quite a lot. Ambrosia Sprout, don't care. I think the Molotov just blew up. Or something. So we don't have that wall built. Yet. Lulu's up. Yeah, see, rotting corpses and corpses really starting to stack up here. I'm going to have her, because she's low mood, just work on the advanced components, because we really need the advanced components too. Win. Yeah, that's a lot of negative mood. Luckily I have all this beautiful insect jelly, which is a nice little recreation item. Alright, rearm that slug turret. Make 19 more. And you are going to... You know that's not going to work, because they're in the water. She will burn up these guys. And let's build that steel wall. Alright, JD, you are working on deconstructing that wall, which is important. Let's go ahead and bury these three here. These aren't going to be the last that we bury, but I'd like to get rid of their bodies. And you will get buried too, but out there. I know it seems really strange that I am burying bodies, but as they rot, it causes sort of a lot of damage to my people. Alright, Wynn's already rearming that. How many bodies do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure they're... Ah, Lulu's actually quite happy with what she's doing right now. Wynn, let's have you switch weapons. I don't want my sniper rifle to decay. Bob, I think I'm going to have you go for uranium. Let's get the these dudes out of the turrety kill box area. This is not where we want corpses, because we end up standing here sometimes. You know, over here, we don't necessarily have to look at them very often, but we are obviously going to have to look at this area because we rearmed turrets and whatnot. Now, if sappers want to come through here, obviously this is a huge weak spot. It's just a risk I'm taking because it's tricky to fix. JD, yeah, go for T. My slug turret is almost fully durable. Checking the timer here. 4 days left on reactor, and 21 on Apocalypse. Okay, the ship reactor took some damage. Smart to repair that. Okay, JD is doing some repairs. I'll do some sanity checking, making sure he's not repairing anything that just doesn't really matter. But so far, yeah, it's all fine. Oh, this door needs to get closed. Glad I was staring at that. Okay, and now we are hauling stuff to be smelted. We will need steel. I don't know if that's the fastest way to obtain our steel, but it's decent. And we, for once, have a little bit of a stockpile of uranium, which is comfortable. Win here. Here's another raid. Sapper raid. Tribal Sapper raid. They have ranged weapons. I think I'm going to have to ride out and greet them, because I don't want them sapping, especially not the south part of the base. And I'm having Wind switch to a higher DPS weapon, an LMG. There's no cover here, but that means like no cover for them either. God, I wish I had allies to come assist me. I am somewhat planning on sacrificing a turret here. I'm taking a bit of a risk standing out front. So I want this turret shot at while I defend my base. Oh, they're turning around. Time to pursue. Bob, get uranium. They're going to sap up here, it seems like. So I'm going to harass them from the back. If they're running from me, that's fine. I will deal damage where I can. Because I only need to take out half of them. Branya here is going to plow pretty quick through this wall. So let's catch up and try to do as much damage as we can. Let's see. Bob. I don't... Where'd the Molotovs go? Right here. Equip. I think as a shield belter, we can throw them point blank. He's unhappy that he's using them, but I don't have an alternative here. Let's throw them through the wall. Good. Bob took fire damage, but we set fire to the would-be sappers, which is what matters most. Bob, stop, drop, and roll. Okay, 2 shots, 2 kills. I like that. Bob is burned considerably, but the wall is intact. I am just trying to mess with these guys so they don't get to sap. Okay, Wynn took some femur hits. They're about halfway dead. There we go. Fleeing. I don't want to get in a melee fight with them, so I'm going to stand by the edge of the cave. And we'll start coming back inside. Wynn you are going to self-tend. I'm going to have her self-tend with this meds. JD, you can go do whatever you want. Lulu's back on. Let's go ahead and put this inside. And get her back on components. Wind will help Bubbaloo. And... oh, JD, I wanted you to do anything but that. No, okay, whatever. Wind, come all the way inside. Alright, we are going to tend to Bob with real meds, because we can't afford to not have a driller. And then tend to yourself with herbal meds, because she doesn't need to be all that productive comparatively. I'm gonna wake her up and have her eat some insect jelly so that she doesn't have such a negative mood. And then Bob here is going to put his uranium mace back on so that Brawler's not unhappy. New group. Mechs. Good. Good. I like mechs. So we'll get a full head count here. 5 Lancers, and the other group is 2 Lancers. That's totally fine. Actually, my preference would be mech raids, because we need the plasteel and they don't sap. Or not usually, at least. Bob, let's rest until you're healed. Oh, you're almost healed. Let's actually go and do some mining. So, yeah, 7 Lancers. Six Lancers. I'm glad I have my uranium turret back up and fully refueled. 3.5 days left. All right, quick head count. We've down to making sure that the turrets aren't near ruin. Turrets so far are okay. I'm surprised these, I actually have to turn off the lance, the, slug. At least for a moment. To have it dip aggro, because it was, nearing destruction. Bubbaloo, let's just bash this one. How are these Lancers? Left arm, left leg. They're taking... there we go. They're taking an immense amount of damage. So 4 down, 3 up? Yep, 3 up. 1 in the door. Wow, those walls are very damaged. Okay, we're done. JD, eat a meal, and then go do a lot of repairs. And actually rearms first. So meal, and then rearm this uranium. Bullabaloo's just gonna bash the last one. It's just a Lancer, so shouldn't be that hard. Down it goes. Haul the Lancer. And that is all the time I have for this episode. So, if you have any feedback for me, drop me a line. And I do hope that you tune in next time. Really coming down to the wire here. A quick checkup. We've got 3.5 days on Ship Reactor and 20 days on Planetkiller. I really, truly don't know if this is achievable. I kind of slacked off a bit midway through, and that might be my fault. Hopefully I won't end up paying for it. Thank you all for watching. Catch you all later. Adios.